The next part of delivery I want to discuss are the elements of physical delivery. So all of those nonverbals, so from eye contact to hand gestures, to swaying, to shuffling, to gripping the podium, to playing with your papers. Anything nonverbal, so anything that does not come out of your mouth, but yet still gives a message to your audience. So the first one I want to talk about is your appearance. Now, think about who you represent. You represent yourself. So what message do you want to give your audience? I do not grade for your appearance, but if you have distractions that take away from the message, then that would be a deduction in points. So dress for the occasion. Think about what your situation is. Is there anything even distracting around you, what you're wearing? That is the key. You don't want your appearance distracting from the message being given. Eye contact for us will be the most important nonverbal communication that we do. This is not reading class, so eye contact is very important throughout our presentations. And if you think about it, it's important in life. When you meet someone, you give them eye contact. If someone looked down when you met them, that would confuse you. Would you buy something from someone who does not look at you in the eye? Probably not. So it creates that bond, it creates that trustworthiness between the two people. Facial expressions, key with this is making sure that it matches what you're saying. So, watch the confused look, keep it natural, keep it to a universal language. Another two terms under gestures, and that is emblems and illustrators. First one, emblems, they are culturally learned typically. So here in the US, thumbs up means you're good to go ahead, you're okay. Even to the point that if I point down here to my wrist and I look down, even though many of us do not wear watches anymore because of our cell phones at hand, we still might know that that means, hey, I need to know the time, and you'll tell someone the time. So it's funny. These are typically, again, culturally learned, so it could be different. And these are speech independent. So it's just something we know. Even giving directions, we typically will use hand gestures when we say left, right, go to the stop sign, stop. At that next stop sign, take a right. So we even use those in just directions. And that leads us over to those illustrators. So if you are using directions or your own body as part of the speech to help as those nonverbal directions, then yes, that is an illustrator. So that is related to what your speech needs. Next one is posture. And again, we're not in the classroom, but we can see you. We can see if you're slouching. We can see if your phone or your cards are in front of your face while you're trying to do your presentation. We can see everything. So keep that in mind. I can see you shifting. If your arms are crossed. Think about what your posture, what message, again, your posture gives your audience. Keep in mind that nonverbals are very important. They give you and your audience a message that is not spoken. So just as important as the words and how the words are spoken are your nonverbals and how you convey your message.